Chris, how challenging is this game going to be? Minus so many players.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's definitely going to be a good challenge for us, and definitely testing the depth in our squad. I mean, we're pretty proud to lose so many to the national team, but it also too does leave a big opportunity for others in behind it. And so, come Saturday, it's going to be a big battle.
Are you expecting to get any players back? Robin McBride apparently hinted this morning that there was a chance of that.
Look, I know that we're working with the union all the time, with the team, and we've got pretty open dialogue there, so I haven't heard as yet if we're getting anyone back, but again, it's making sure that we just keep working together on that.
And how do you assess your depth then, Chris, this year?
Yeah, we've definitely built, and again, we're going to be tested this weekend, but look, we've got guys like Adam Beard and that who get a chance now to really put his hand up. He's calling line-outs, and that's a new challenge for him as well within this group. So, it's quite an exciting time for some of these young guys. But yeah, we'll definitely be testing it and see where we are.
Is a guy like Adam Beard, is he ready for a full-on Welsh derby?
Well, he's going to have to be, mate. It's either he's not going to be ready. If he's not ready for this, then we're going to be even lighter. But he's ready to go, mate. So.
Yeah. And what about the Dragons? Is it a good time to be playing the Dragons, or they lost in Russia?
No, I think it's a Welsh derby, and the Dragons have shown that if you don't respect them, they'll get up on you pretty quickly. They possibly should have won that game down in Scarlets. So we don't take the Dragons ever lightly. We know that they've got a proud sort of reputation or history within their forwards. They're going to come through that area up there. So again, it's up to what we do up front to make sure that we can get on top of it pretty early.
And this season, how pleased have you been with the efforts of guys like Ollie Cracknell, Sam Parry, quite unsung guys really outside the Ospreys?
Yeah, I think we've set the players' challenges during the pre-season, and a lot of those guys are stepping up. We've put a lot of work into them. They've done a lot of work. Again, not just stuff on the field, it's about what they're learning off the field, how to look after themselves, how to mentally prepare properly for games, and I think we're seeing the benefit of that now. Again, we just got to keep raising the bar and keep challenging these players to be the best they can be and be prepared as they can be. So, we're pretty happy with how some of these young guys are coming through.
Have you noticed an upturn in Scott Baldwin's performances of late?
Look, we've got
terrific.
we've got really good competition in hooker, and we've got 4 guys there that are ready to go, and I think either one of them can play at any given stage. So, Scott's had to up his game. He's come back and probably wasn't at the best of where he normally is and likes to be, and the fact that Sam Parry's playing so well. Has really tested him, so he's had to step up, and it's pleasing to see that in most aspects of his game he's done that.
Will Somalia offer the possibility of using Dan Baker at number 8 against Australia? Yep. Would you be optimistic that he'd sort of be able to fill that role? Yeah,
look, I think at the end of the day, Dan is a threat with ball in hand, and I know that any team that wants to attack's got to have ball carriers, guys that can threaten the line. So, I can see where, if they are thinking that way, I can see where Dan fits, and I think he will do a good job. And he's definitely improved in that area for us, and his defensive work's come along as well. So, I think if that's where they wanted to go, then I don't think it's a bad shot.
What about your performance against Lyon? You must have been pleased with that.
Yeah, very pleased. Scrum-wise, we didn't get it right, and again, I think the perception becomes reality. We weren't quite on the money at scrum time in the weekend, but everywhere else, every other aspect, particularly from a forwards perspective, we were, and I was very proud of that effort that the boys put out there. And to humble a team like Lyon on their home patch is no mean feat. So, and to do it without the guys that we took out there, without Al and Tips and that, Tips played in, but with Biggs, it's good. So we're pretty happy.
And what about the threats of the Dragons? Where are their main threats?
Well, look, I think they've got a very good driving line out. They've got a very good set piece all round. But again, they like to get over the ball. They've got ground players, so they'll try and target our breakdown, I'd say. And then again, I think they'll just look to keep probing. We've got to make sure that we're prepared for anything. They like to throw little different variations at us every now and again, so we've just got to make sure that we prepare as well as we can be.
It's great to see Keenan Giles playing so well, obviously getting the opportunity to train train with the squad, will he be available to Derby?
Again, he's a player. Was one of the guys that we're in consultation with Rob and in the A team. So again, we'll just wait and see. It's a bit early doors yet to find out exactly if they're coming back.
Do you have ideas, sort of, if you're say missing the fly off Sander and just who would you put in that position? We're working in collaboration with the A team just to make sure that we're getting best out of both worlds really. So what they need, what we need. So again, those dialogues, Steve's having that with Rob daily. And how do you feel on the whole about losing so many international? I mean, you say you're proud, which is great, but obviously for the derby, it means you may be without some.
Yeah, look, it is. We consistently supply a lot of players to the national team, and so it's not new territory we're on. And again, it is something that is challenging for us as a group. It's challenging for us as an organisation, but it is something that we grab, and we're excited by the opportunity and the challenge that's coming with it. Again, it's just going to test our young guys, and that's all you can look at it. We can only deal with what we've got, and we can only play what's in front of us. So it's just making sure that we prepare this group as well as we can. We're at home. We're proud of what our record is at home, so we want to make sure that that's intact. And it's a Welsh derby, so it doesn't get much bigger than that.
Chris, what have you made of Justin's performances this season? I don't think he's missed a tackle.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? As the 7 or as a centre?
Well, we'll start with the 7.
No, he's been in great form, isn't he? And I think he'd be the first to say that he's all good players. He's got a good pack around him. He's got guys doing their roles that allows to free him up to do what he's good at, and he's a natural rugby player. And I think he's been able to put that into the game and play his game, play his style, and it suits him how we play, and the guys around him, like I say, doing their jobs, so it frees him up.
Would you back him again? Play 7 for Wales against Australia?
My personal opinion, absolutely, every day of the week.
I know we'll speak to Llandarcy in a moment, but how do you feel that he's playing at the moment?
Lloyd's Mr. Consistent. His numbers are always high in terms of his carries, his cleans, his tackles, and he knows his role inside out. He's a true professional, and he's in these times he's the glue that holds the pack together. And I think he doesn't get enough credit, I don't think, that guy. So he's an important part of what we're about as Ospreys. So yeah, he's an important player for us, and he always gives his best. So yeah.
Becoming a bit of a star in the area, visiting sort of his priory.
Oh, is he? Oh, look, that's great. It's good to see. Yeah, look, on and off the field, the guy gives his best. He loves being an Osprey, so you can't ask for more than that.
And Ollie Cracknell, obviously he's a step up and fill quite some big shoes.
Yeah, and I think he's probably struggled with a bit of form early on. He's just trying to find his way back. But I thought he took massive steps out in Lyon last weekend. So I think, he's growing as a young guy. He's learning different positions. So yeah, it's great, isn't it? So I think, look, and he's another kid that takes his rugby really seriously, takes being an Osprey seriously, and prepares as well as he can. So, it's another big step from this week.